Good afternoon, it's Jan from Twink Stamping. I'm an independent UK demonstrator. Come along today to do another card with you. Today it's going to be a fun fold card, and it's a card that I've actually cased, or the fun fold is a card that I've cased from Kim Fee of Simply Fairies. I saw her doing one of these on her video and decided to give it a go myself. And I'm going to carry on and do some of my alcohol, my stamping blends and my alcohol colouring again, because I wanted to do a mail card. So this is the one that we're going to be doing today. You see that? It's a, I think they call it a twisted easel or something like that. They've been around for a while, but I've never had a go. Yeah, and obviously there's the paper. I've used Night of Navy with Smoky Slate and then done my colouring. I will be doing a bit of that now, but I came along actually just to show you how to do this card. You won't believe how simple it is. It really is simple, but I loved it. But as I say, I wanted to do a male orientated one, or a more masculine one should I say. Yeah, I've used the dies from the Sailing Home dies, which I believe are carrying forward, and the dies I think are from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Stitched So Sweetly dies. I love the fact that you can layer them up in different colours and it matches. Fabulous. Takes all the hard work out of everything. And the DSP is from, let me just grab it, is from the Well Suited Designer Series paper, which is this one. I believe that this is going to be discontinued, retired, should we say, very, very shortly. So you've only got about a week to get this. Lovely papers, really love these. Really nice. As I say, I've used these quite a bit on my male orientated cards, obviously, but also on my more feminine cards. But lovely, really like those. You can use whatever you like, but these are the ones, that's the one I've chosen. I do like a gingham check. I love to see a nice shirt and tie with a gingham. Very nice. Anyway, right, we're going to start off. We're going to need a piece of cardstock. It's up to you whether you do it as a white base or a coloured base. This is going to measure, this is how I did it. It's 11.5 centimetres. 11.5 centimetres. And then you're obviously going to want to do this equal, because it's a square card, so you're going to want it at 23 centimetres. And you're going to put it in your cutter, and you're going to score at 11.5 centimetres. Yeah. Then you are going to put that back in your cutting machine. You're going to line up your bottom score. Hope you can see me in the picture there. You're going to line up your bottom score, which is here, there, and you are going to draw a score a diagonal line. Try and get it lined up as best you can, top and bottom, with the peak at the top. And then you're going to score. Okay, that is it. Literally, that is it. So you open it out. So then you are going to fold inwards that fold. It's just not quite there. So there we are. Then that, fold this one, sorry. It then becomes your easel. That's it. That is how to do that fold. Now it looks fabulous, doesn't it? So all you then do is you will place a mat on the front. So we'll just put those together. You're going to need your mats. I'm going to give you a few measurements now. You're going to need 2 because you'll want the front and the back, the inside. Your coloured cardstock is going to be 11 centimetres square. Then I placed a piece of the DSP. That was 10.5 centimetres square. Then a white, you need 2, so you'll need 2 each of these. 2 eaches of the white, which is 9.5 centimetres squared. I wanted to do it so that you could at least see a little bit of the DSP there. And then of course you're going to need your vellum, which is my front piece here. We're just going to quickly colour that and see how we get on. All those will be layered onto each other. So what I've done is I've actually cut a piece of vellum so that I can get two pieces at, what's that measure, 9 centimetres. 9 centimetres square. So all I've done, I've used my Night of Navy and my dark, both dark, smoky slate. Oops, wrong end. You've seen me do this a few times now, so very, very quickly. I'm going to colour this. Because I'm not going to use it all. It's a fabulous technique and it is so quick. I want to leave a few white spaces this time. Quite like the look of the white spaces as well. Okay. And I'm going to use my little bottle. What I found, I don't know if you can see on here, but I got like defined circles on my patterns, and how I've done that, you can see I'm just dabbing the end of my spray bottle and it actually makes them with a bit of a circle on them. I will still be using my brush, but I found by doing this I got a bit more of a pattern out of it. Everything's sort of trial and error, isn't it? Do like to have a little go. Nearly there. Sorry, this is the boring bit. Or is it? So I'll just pop that down. I'll get my brush. And then just go over the last bits of it. I will start with the dark. I must remember to start with the light. And you see, I'm not taking away the circle. That still remains. Just spreading out the rest of it. You may not like the look of that. Right, I'll start doing my blues. I might add a little bit more of the blend pens in a minute. If I've got too much white, or got itch. It's a beautiful day outside today. I've just been on a Zoom call and a lot of the ladies are saying how cold it is today. And I said to them that I'd just been sitting outside on my little veranda out there outside my craft room in the beautiful sunshine. It's absolutely glorious out there today. Right, now, decisions. Do I want to add? Or I can just do that. I don't want it too harsh looking. Doesn't it look beautiful? I love the blues. Love dark blue. Anyway, as you can see, I've got my blue jumper on. I'm always in blue. Blue or yellow. Okie dokes. Let's put that to one side now. Put my lid back on. I'm going to quickly dry that off because I don't want to keep you waiting all day for it. It does dry pretty quickly, but not quick enough. Some people will dry this from the back. I'm just going to dry it. Waft it about so that it doesn't, I don't, if it had been absolutely smothered in the alcohol, I wouldn't have waved it about too much because it would spread the ink. But because it was quite dry already, I'm going to waft it because I want it dry now. It doesn't tend to warp quite so much. I'm just going to take a drink, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so now I need to cut this. No, I don't. I need to do the magic bits first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it first. I need two, don't I? So what is it? It's is this piece. So I need to cut it about 10.5 first to get it in half. And then I'm going to do 2 9cm. Now it depends what parts I want. Quite like that. Yeah. So, mind you, I've got a lot there, haven't I? A lot of space there, but then I've got a lot of space here. Stop, Jan, stop. So I'm going to chop that side, I think. Oh, decisions. I'm going to chop that side. 9cm. Oh dear. Oh, do. Need to go a bit faster. So 9cm this way and 9cm that way. So hopefully we've got rid of that horrible edge we have. So that's good. I'll still keep that. And I shall definitely keep this piece. That'll make another card. I've got a little bag full of this stuff now. Oh, that one looks lovely, doesn't it? Quite like that. I'm going to go that way. Yeah, I'm going to go that way. I think my blade is a little bit, getting a little bit blunt. If you tend to keep going the same way each time, you'll find that it doesn't cut quite so well. So just change the direction. So go upwards instead of downwards. So, as I say, now I've got two spare pieces that will look lovely on another piece of card. So get rid of the cutter. Just grab my gold flakes. I'm sorry if you're bored watching me do this yet again. I have loved this technique and quite a lot of people have followed. Now I have seen somebody, I think it was Francie Martin, I can't remember her full name. She put it on the card that way, because yes, if you drop any fluid of any kind on here, it will smudge. Yes, it will, but I much prefer the side that I've actually laid down the blends. The other side is too muted for me. I like to see the bits of ink and stuff, so that's how I would do mine. You can do yours how you like. Love this technique, absolutely love this technique. I promise you this will be the last card I make, well, for the time being, using my gold leaves and the alcohol. So you could do it however you like. Let's see how that looks. Put these in there. Oh, this stuff gets everywhere. When I have a sweep up at the end of the day, I always get loads of this on the floor. Magic, absolute magic. Love it. It's quite subtle, isn't it? And I just think it just looks so nice. Get it off my fingers first. Just brush off the excess. And you're in control of where you put the gold. That's it. Just pop that out of the way. Right out of the way. And that's it. That is my two backgrounds. So all I've got to do now is just put them all together. So that will go on here. And doesn't that look gorgeous? You can actually see the smoky slate better now, can't you? Now that it's on a white background. So they'll all be layered up like that. So I'm going to quickly do that. Just grab my Tombow and grab a drink while I'm at it. Put that over there, sorry. Do need to drink. As I say, it's a beautiful sunny day out there today, and I shall be going out there in a minute after I've done this video and sit and get a bit of vitamin D. So nice to see some sunshine, and what has also been nice is that the wind has dropped. It's been the wind that's been the problem. The wind has been bitterly cold, bitterly cold. Just pop that down on there. Not a lot of stamping to do on this one, which is quite good. I think this may well turn out to be a kit class. I know some of my ladies won't be watching, and some will. So I think they might quite like to have a go at this. So it's such an easy card to put together. Decorating it, I mean, I'll show you another one that I've done using the same method with the alcohol pens, stamping blends. done exactly the same, but I've done a pink one. So I shall show that to you once I've put all this one together. So just get me glue on the back of these as quickly as I can. So I've really enjoyed this technique. But I really should move on. Try and do some different cards. I like the new basic white cardstock that Stampin' Up! Now do, because it really is a nice white. I always used to find that the Whisper White was slightly creamy, and I thought it used to notice that it did look a bit creamy. It wasn't actually a true white. I mean, when you put it up against the very vanilla, of course it looked white, but white on perhaps another white that you might have didn't look quite as bright. But the new basic white is lovely. And it actually feels a bit thicker too. It's funny, isn't it? You cut a square, and if you turn it round, it fits. And then when you put it around another way, it doesn't look like it fits. So there are your basics. So now you have to choose which one you're going to put on your front. I'm just going to go with this one. And all you do, now remember, do not put glue on this. What I did was put glue on this piece. Then that way you will not have sticky glue all over the back of your card, back of your what do you call it, mat. You won't have any on the back of your mat. So if you glue up the to show you really, wouldn't I? If you glue up all the it's a bit yellowy. I don't know why it goes yellowy. I don't know if it's the heat in my my studio. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that one. So that will go like this with a small border. You will have a tiny piece poking out at the top there and down the bottom here, but I don't think it matters too much. There we go. So no glue. And you're going to, because that'll sit like this, we're then going to do your inside, which is, I'm going to change that one, see if I can use this one, see if this one's any better. Mind you, it's a matte, it doesn't, see this one's quite white. Mind you, it is a newer one, much newer. I like it like that. All these decisions we have to make. That'll do. So that goes out. So of course you're going to need whatever it is you choose to put as your stoppers, because obviously you're going to need a stopper here to stop the card. You need to make that nice and crisp. To stop your card from falling like that or like that, so it just stands there. I'm going to have to use my bone folder. I've started putting everything in my tin, one of the tins that one of the kits came in. I've started using that to put all my stuff, my equipment on my desk like this, on my desk. Beautiful tin. I think it was something to do with the birds, because normally I have all the stuff spread all over my desk and I can't actually find anything. So that should stand. Once I've got my anchor on there, it's appropriately named, isn't it? My anchor. So I've already put some foam pads on the back of that so that it will stand, so that it will stand proud. and then the card won't fall over. So I want it about there to stand up. So that will stand like that. I've already die cut my two cards from my two labels from the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and I have stamped the happy birthday from the art gallery stamp set there. I quite like, you know, the plain bold fonts. I like those. I better use my yellowy one, hadn't I? Get rid of it. No one's going to see it on the back of my labels. I really don't know why it goes yellow. Don't know if anybody else has found that theirs have gone yellow. So it does get incredibly warm in here. So I don't know. Really don't know. So that is now going to go on to dimensionals. Yesterday I decided that I was going to use every single last scrap of my these dimensionals, every last bit of them, because we waste so much, don't we? So what I've been doing is getting all the old ones out, the old strips out, and I have been using them all up. So I've been cutting them, just cutting them all up and making sure that I use them. Because who cares what shape it is? Pop just one in the middle there. Yeah, we waste so many, don't we? I was horrified when I heard that somebody chucked theirs away once all these hexagonal ones had gone. Horrified I was. I'm getting really quite excited for starting up classes again. I've been in contact with a few of my ladies who come to my classes, and yeah, we're all getting excited together because it's not long now. Hopefully by June of 20 something, 21st, I think, or whatever it is, in June, when our lockdowns are completely over and we can start living again. I won't be silly, you know, I will still adhere to whatever it is that we have to adhere to. If we have to wear masks all the time in supermarkets or whatever it is, as long as I can start having my classes again. I have so missed them. I'm just going to pop a little bit of the glue on the back, just at the top. I'm not going to put loads on. Just notice the inny bit is still there. I die cut two of these, one for the outside. I was going to put an anchor or something on the front, but I didn't like the look of it when it was actually on there. So I changed my mind. I just pop that there. And there you have it. Beautiful, I think. A really beautiful masculine card. Not cost me anything extra to buy any different DSP, and it's an original. It is definitely an original card because I've made my own backgrounds. I absolutely love it when I can do things like that. Now, I said I made a female version, which is here. Now remember these papers. These papers are offcuts of the big sheet that I made. Absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. and that was made out of Magenta Madness and Magenta Madness, Bermuda Bay and Daffodil Delight. They were the colours that I used on the very, very first sheet I did. So I thought I would use them up doing the easel fold card. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed my video today. Thank you very, very much for all your support. If you like what you've seen today, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, perhaps you could subscribe and press the bell by the side, which notifies you that I'm going to be back on again, or that I have posted again. If you like any of the products that I've used, bear in mind that the papers, the Gingham papers, will not be carrying over, so these will only be available now for another week, as they are retiring. And that goes for no, it doesn't go for anything else. No, that is it. Stitch So Sweetly, I'm not quite sure. I would have to check the dies. That's it. All my details are down below. If you look just under the video, it'll say see more. Under there will be all the products that I've used with the codes that will link directly to my online shop. If you'd like to subscribe to my blog or any of my other social platforms, all my details are down below. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye now.